After numerous delays, I have finally kind of an idea of what I want to do for the 100 sub special. I'm not going to do like a cool video or really something specific, but instead I want to talk about my time on YouTube and maybe a little bit about me in regards to what I'm trying to do with the channel moving forward, and as what I have planned right now and what I've done in the past. So a little bit about me. I watch every Marvel movie in the theater, and my favorite show is The Office. I will reveal my personality through the channel. That's all you guys need to know. What I like, what I don't like, what I think's funny, and I'm slowly learning how to deal with hater comments. There are very few right now, but I'm getting used to them, and pretty soon I'll be able to tackle those perfectly, and I'll be become a god. A little bit about me. I'm gonna have to break up these recordings because my phone can only take so much. I'm still using my iPhone because it's the best camera I have, and I don't have a rig yet because 90% of what I do is like just editing stuff that's not me on camera. But a little bit about making videos over the years. I had like a 1998 like Sony camcorder that I started having access to when I was like 6 or 7. And I did a bunch of videos and recordings with that for probably like 4 or 5 years. I'm like, I'm gonna put this stuff on YouTube. And I didn't understand that, digital uploads and VHS tapes were two different things. But eventually I got access to a digital camera sometime around age of 10 or 11. And I finally figured out how to make a YouTube account. And I uploaded videos to an old account for about a year, starting from like October of 2011 to October of 2012. And I would say, and there's the reason it stopped and I didn't like keep uploading with that was my life exploded because of circumstances out of my control. And the next, from about late 2012 to about 2014, 2015, there was really nothing I could, let's just say I wasn't in the right headspace to do anything with myself creatively because of environmental reasons. That's all I really need to share. What I can say is I did make an attempt sometime around 2014 or 2015, and it's been lost to time, and I'm really glad of that. I also can't access my original channel, which is probably a good thing. It's like a time capsule when I go back and check on it every year or so. You can see it in my eyes. I don't want to be on Earth. I'm severely fucking down and out, and I have a beanie, and I talk like this. I talk like this, and it's like the name of the channel was like Dragon Slay 999 or some dumb ass shit like that. I'm also gonna try and cuss less. I have a video I recorded like 4 months ago that's gonna get posted sometime here in the future, and I cuss way too much, like even by my standards, and I was just pissed and like fueled up that day, but I try to avoid that. I'm spacing out the recording so my computer doesn't explode. I want to make rants, and I will get very mean in some of them potentially in the future, but I will talk about other stuff. I do want to make analysis videos once I get a better camera stand or potentially a mic in the future, but that's a ways out. I've got enough content made right now to last probably a good 4 months worth of uploads, and way more in the works, and also other stuff, but I'll get to that. But yeah, I made a very cringy attempt at another YouTube channel sometime around 2014 or 15, and I was in no condition to do it. No videos ever got uploaded. I lost all my passion for making videos and just any sort of editing because of circumstances. And I probably only got back into the headspace to actually make an attempt sometime in 2015. Late 2015. Effectively, I was in a video productions class at my school, and we got a new program the fall of 2015 semester called Mixcraft, which is ass. And I didn't know that. I thought it was the trickiest stuff ever when we got it, but I started messing around with it and making music. And sometime around then I was like, I should make a rap song. And I did. And I made it about my video productions class, and it was really dumb and really poorly produced, but it was a song. I think legally speaking, it was a song. And eventually, after messing with it for a few months and not having a whole lot of other projects, I decided to put together a whole album and the whole production. This was also working with other stuff in the class. And you have to remember, this is 5 days a week, only school days, for 50 minutes. So that was the total time I was allotted. And over the course of about 7 months in school, I produced a 35-minute album. It's awful. There's little snippets here and there off songs that I like, and some of the instrumentals that I still enjoy, but it's bad. It's on the channel. And there was a little bit of debacle about where I was going to upload these songs and these videos I was making. It was originally going on the video productions channel, and I was like, can I use this on my stuff? Because it's not good for the image of this if I want to go do stuff on my own. So it got de-uploaded from that channel and put onto this channel, and it kind of goes in chronological order, but some things are out of whack. But most of the first uploads on this channel now are the songs off that album. The next year rolls in. This would have been 2017. But that original album was released on 4/20 in 2016. And then my work on the next project started. I was making a mashup using Death Grips as like a joke, and it's horrendous. And then about halfway through, like, you can tell the moment in the song where I like started giving a crap. Where I was like, I kind of like the way this sounds. I'm going to actually try to make it somewhat listenable, and that's why the second half of the song is like way better than the first half, because you can tell the exact moment I'm like, I kind of actually want to try. And I produced about 25 minutes, mashups and remixes and stuff like that, and then I exported it all and I took the files home on a flash drive, and that's on the channel now. That was the Remixes Volume 1. I misspelled the actual name. I'm terrible at spelling. You'll notice this if you ever look at my comments in the sections. I don't spell good. I don't do English. English is my first language, so I'm not very good at it. I didn't do anything else through that productions class. I have a lot of footage from it, but I don't think it'll ever get uploaded because I'd have to hunt down the people to get their consent to upload it. Maybe way in the future, and it's very old footage. The next project was not started until 2019, summer of 2019, because I didn't have access to a video editing program. I only had it through my school, and also the first year of college was rough, just getting acclimated. So that summer I produced, I downloaded Adobe Premiere, and I produced Volume 2, which is about the same length, about 26 minutes, in like 6 days, which is the reason why I think some things are really smart on it. Like 2 songs on it I still like, the rest, no. But I love doing it, and there's still parts of it I go back and I listen to, and I'm like, I like it. And I like the idea of making music for yourself. You make music for an audience, but you're the first audience. I heard that somewhere. Like, the stuff I make it for me. I'm like, do I enjoy this? And the answer is yes. I make more of it. The Remixes Volume 3, I kind of went through a rough, that would have been spring of 2020 during COVID. I had a terrible 4 months for a few reasons. That summer I got out of it and I got back to producing. And the next summer, Volume 3 got finished. And I still didn't have time to do a bunch of videos, but there's a couple music videos and a few ideas for videos that got uploaded over the course of those years. But there's a long stretch in my college years where just nothing got uploaded to the channel. There's these long 4, 5, 8 month stretches where there's just no uploads. I released that, another year rolled around, and a lot of stuff was happening in my personal life, and then I graduated college. Had a job summer after graduation. Stuff kind of fell apart. Went through another real fucking bad spiel, but I got out of it and through a series of circumstances. Sometime around New Year's, right at New Year's of 2023, when we came into the new year, I was like, well, I'm going to do weekly uploads. I'm going to attempt it. I might run out of videos, and through I'll pretty much put it like this: I became unemployed for a month at the exact perfect time where I was needing to make videos to get caught up, and that month was an absolute slam fest. And so I'm back, working again and doing pretty much a ton of my time outside of my work is dedicated to just working on videos, and that's 3-4 months out, videos you won't see. This one's different because this will get uploaded within a week of me recording it. it's just chopping and editing. I'm not having to sync with music or work on anything or try and produce music or work on mashups or anything like that. The biggest issue I'm running into now is having like too many projects. I got like 15 to 20 projects in the oven right now, and some of them I want to release sooner than other ones that I've had done for months. So it's a weird turnover, but after I get Volume 4's individual stuff uploaded, that's the other thing. When I had that month off, I pretty much did 80% of the work that I had on finishing Volume 4. And there were songs that had been in the work for over a year that were finally finished, and then that was uploaded 5 years to the day as my first music project, which I thought that was fun for me. But I love producing mashups, and now I'm just making more music videos. I'm making more mashups. I'm making memes, and I'm making pretty much anything I want to. And I've got a laundry list of ideas saved up on my phone, just that I will eventually get to. But you can expect weekly uploads for even if I like tomorrow I was like, I'm not making any more videos. Screw it. You will get uploads for at least the next 3 to 4 months. And I've got a bunch of old stuff too that it might just get uploaded if I have an off week and I just don't feel like posting any of the better stuff I've made. I'll post old stuff that's not as good, but is just sitting like in a folder somewhere on my computer. There's a lot of stuff like that. Another thing, I refuse to delete any videos. The only reason they could get flagged, there's only a handful of unlisted or privated videos on my account, and they are duplicates that were made as backups of other videos on the account. Every video I've ever uploaded on my channel is still on my channel in some form or another and is accessible to you guys. There's too many music artists I've seen where they'll release an early draft of a song or a song a few years back and they'll delete it because it's not up to their current stats, and you don't get to see that evolution of their work. And I hate that. I hate that because some of that early stuff is so inspirational because you can see them get more complicated, you can see them get more talented, and you lose that when they start selecting for quality. I hate that when that happens, when a song I love has to be re-uploaded by secondary sources instead of the artist just being like, here's the process. And I also hate seeing artists delete early drafts. Because people in some cases prefer the early drafts, that's so annoying. So if I really want to chop a song into a new form, I will put version 2.0. My early drafts of like my mashups I don't release, but the first version where I'm like, this is up to my status quo, that goes out, and you guys will always have access to that if it can't be helped. If the channel goes down tomorrow, I will upload it. I will create a second channel and upload all my stuff daily for however long it takes to get it all back up. That's like the backup plan. But I have no like intention of that happening, and I hope to God it doesn't happen. But as of right now, you can expect uploads consistently for a very long time. A bunch of stuff in the works, bunch of series they're ongoing, like my music artist experience series. Nobody watches those. I don't care. I'm going to continue making them. I like making them. Music videos. I like working with VCR, VHS, old stock footage. I just love the aesthetic, and you will see a ton of that in the future. There will continue to be uploads. And also, as of right now, Volume 5 is in the works. I have 6 of the songs I know are going to be on Locked In. One of them is kind of iffy. I haven't done a rough construction of it yet. That's in the works, kind of. It'll be shorter than the previous one. The previous one was 51 minutes. This one will probably be 25 to 30 minutes. I can't do a 51 song again. I can't do a 51-minute thing again. It almost drove me crazy. But the remixes, Volume 5 is in the works. Music videos are in the works. Everything is just, I'm getting to it. I'm also looking into a new laptop because my old one, I don't know how much longer it'll be able to run Premiere Pro. It's starting to have some weird issues. So one of these days, when I hit a certain financial point, there's going to be a new laptop, and I will be working on stuff on my old laptop and new stuff on the new laptop simultaneously, and I can just work back and forth, and I'll always be able to. Battery won't be an issue, and I don't want to have to run with it plugged in, because then if I work with my laptop plugged in, I hyper focus, and I will literally work on something for 5 straight hours without drinking or using the bathroom, and that is, I can't do that to my health. So you can expect a lot of uploads, and I'll keep going. And once again, thank you guys so much for 100 subs, which I guess is technically 200 subs now, so you could consider this the 100 and 200 sub special. I will do something for 250 because subscriber rate has slowed way down since Shadow Wizard Money Gang thank you guys for all of that. But we've hit 200 subs. This is the 100 sub special, but we've hit 200. We've hit 175,000 views. And there's currently, I think, about 130 videos on the channel. And my goals are 250 subscribers, 200 videos, well, 150, then 200, and 200,000 views at some point. So realistic goals that I feel we can hit if we have a video take off like we have had. So thank you guys again. I'm going to keep making stuff. I'm never going to stop. I don't know what the future holds, but I can't tell you guys how grateful I am that anybody's watching my content. It's awesome after all these years. So thank you guys. You'll see something at probably 250, and then obviously maybe 500. We'll see. Depends on subscriber rate, but thank you again, and I love you guys.